What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another predicted lineup video. 2 games away from Wembley, people. We got Stoke in the Cup quarterfinals tomorrow night.
And the semi's not Wembley.
What?
Oh, the semi's not Wembley.
No, the semis is one leg, and the home team will be the team that is first pulled out the hat.
Oh.
So that is how the semi-finals work for the EFL Cup this year. We got Stoke away in the Carabao EFL Cup, whatever cup you want to call it. I don't even know what the name is, the official term of the name of this cup at the moment.
The League Cup, you can keep it at that.
The League Cup, yeah, that's definitely one of the names. But look, there's been a bit of a spanner in the works to this game, pulled in through Neil Warnock and the Stoke hierarchy. Have you seen all the madness going on?
Yeah, because apparently the state of the changing room, apparently Neil Warnock said he wouldn't have his dog in there, let alone a professional football team. So apparently they've redone it up for our visit or something. But
no, he didn't say he wouldn't let a dog in it. He said the changing rooms were a pigsty. In fact, pigs would not even be allowed to stay there. Yeah. I mean, he says they stuck us in a little porter cabin with no social distancing, and he says like there's gas fumes coming in, toilets blocked. I mean, real non-league stuff going on over there.
Yeah, but absolute shambles. Luckily, we don't have to be part with it. It looks like seems like we're apparently in for a more comfortable visit to Stoke than Middlesbrough were. But yeah, it's a bit of madness that.
Yeah, Neil Warnock said that he's going to personally pay himself for porter cabins for when Stoke go to Middlesbrough and proper make it a shithole.
I love Neil Warnock. Gotta love Neil Warnock. Absolutely brilliant. But take a dump in it as well, I reckon, before.
But look, it is Stoke. Do you reckon these players can do it on a cold Wednesday night at Stoke?
You better hope so. Look, Stoke are, I think, currently 7th in the Championship, but I think they're in good form at the moment. But regardless of that, even if we do rest players, we have to get through this tie. No excuses.
Yeah, the team news is out. Well, the team news isn't out, actually. There was an embargoed press conference that didn't really state any team news, but it is kind of believed that only Japhet Tanganga is the only injury in the squad. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Apparently, from what I heard from a few places, Lamela. Obviously we've seen the picture of Lamela back in training. I'm talking about Lo Celso. I mean, obviously went off early against Leicester, but apparently he's okay. But I don't know I can't imagine he's going to play any part in this game. Apparently he's nothing too much to worry about, but nothing official on that yet. So just hearsay. But yeah, it seems like we've got a clean bill of health mostly. Obviously Tanganga with that shoulder injury is the only main injury at the moment.
All right, so let's get into the formation and the lineup. We're going to go for a 4-2-3-1 formation.
Yeah.
In goal, we're going to go for Hugo. Very important game this.
Yeah, we can't take it lightly, and I don't want any Joe Hart howlers. So Hugo definitely keeps his place. Might even see Paolo, but probably more likely Hugo.
It's also important to say, actually, Joe Rodon can't play this game.
That's true.
He's ineligible.
Yeah, cup tied, yeah. He can't play, which is why he won't be in our predicted lineup.
Yeah. So look, let's move on to the right back. We're going to see Matt Doherty coming, aren't we?
Yeah, there are rumours even, I read on Twitter, that he could even be, apparently we're readying him for an extended run in the team over the Christmas period.
That's from the Footy Insider.
Was that the source? That was probably rubbish. Or he's going to start every game, probably.
The last one I read from the Footy Insider said that Eric Dyer and Toby will never play together. So,
yeah. Yeah, they got that one very, very wrong. But yeah, all right, fine. But yeah, Matt Doherty is definitely going to play, I think, on Wednesday.
Matt Doherty on the right, left back Ben Davis.
Yep, he comes in. Reguilon comes out, I think.
And then the centre backs, we're going to go for Davinson Sanchez and Eric Dyer. Sanchez has got to have a big game.
Very, very. It's another opportunity again for him to prove. Look, these aren't the games where he proves it. It's the Premier League games where he's kind of lost his place, and he needs to start building the confidence of Jose again. Because at the moment, he doesn't trust him. You can clearly see that. But I think he does get game time in this one. I think he gives one of Toby or Dyer a rest. And I think with Tanganga injured and Rodon cup tied, it's a good opportunity for Sanchez to stake a claim again. And especially with the rumours that we're looking for a fast centre back, you know, it's up to him to tell the manager, look, I'm still here and I can play.
All right, so that's a back five of Lloris, Doherty, Sanchez, Dyer, and Ben Davis. The double pivot in the middle, we're going to go for Harry Winks and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Also, a big day for Winks.
Yeah, I think so. I think he gets a star. Obviously, he came on for the last half an hour or so against Leicester. So I think Sissoko, I don't think against Stoke you want two players like Højbjerg and Sissoko in the midfield. You want to be dominating the ball a bit more, have a bit more possession. And I think Winks is better task for that. And I think Højbjerg, obviously, is one of the players, unfortunately, we can't do without at the moment. So he retains his place. So I think that's a double pivot we're going to see on Wednesday.
And then the attack, the three behind the striker. On the left, we're going to see a return for Steven Bergwijn.
I'm hoping so. He needs, especially if he puts in a good performance, maybe get his goal or assist, will improve his confidence for sure. But I think he comes in. Obviously, didn't see any minutes against Leicester, which is a bit peculiar. But I think he comes in.
In the middle, the number 10, hopefully we're going to see a big performance from Dele Alli.
Yeah. I think with Lo Celso, we'll see if he's fit or not, and Ndombele going over half time. I reckon it's a good opportunity for bring Dele Alli back in for this game, and a good opportunity for him to take a claim for the starting spot. And I wouldn't want to risk Lo Celso or Ndombele in this one because we've got a lot of games coming up, and I think I'm going to see a lot of game time in the Premier League, especially if Lo Celso's injured. Even more so, I wouldn't want to risk Ndombele in this game because if he got injured as well, that would be a very bad situation. So I think it's a good chance for Dele to stake a claim, I think.
To be fair, though, I don't think it's a risk because this game is massive for us. We need to get a trophy.
It's big, but we need to get back on track in the Premier League. I think that's more important, in my opinion.
All right, so Dele and Bergwijn. And then on the right-hand side, we're going to see Gareth Bale. Can he do it on a cold, rainy night at Stoke?
He's done it before against Stoke a few times.
Well, he's done it against Stoke, but it wasn't a cold, rainy night. It was a lovely summer's day in August.
That's true. But Gareth, the rain doesn't affect Gareth for sure. He'll be all right. But I think he starts. I think he came on 45 minutes against Leicester. Didn't really show much, but again, it's another opportunity to get minutes under his belt and another opportunity to show what he can do. So I think he plays again. He's going to play from the start, I think.
And then up top, Harry Kane, obviously.
Yeah.
Don't think Carlos Vinicius has a chance to start this one?
He has a chance, but I think we're going to start with Harry Kane. I think we want to win this game early. I think even though I was saying, I don't want to risk players, but I think if Vinicius was showing more, I think he would have more of a chance to start. But at the moment, I know
he's not really getting the chance to show more, though.
Look, the thing is with Vinicius, he's got a good record in the Europa League, no doubt about it. He's scoring goals when he's played, but I don't know that Jose just doesn't seem to trust him. He doesn't seem to trust him in the more important games. So I feel like Kane will be starting in this one, and we'll want to win it early.
The only reservation I have in that lineup is I genuinely feel Tongi is going to start this game. I believe it's going to be a double pivot of potentially Ndombele and Højbjerg with Dele in the number 10. I'd love to see that, but look, and again, it could easily be chosen here with Harry
I think it's more. Yeah, I think Winks is more likely to play. I think he trusts Winks more in the double pivot at the moment. Although he's played Tongi there in the Europa League game, so I guess there's always a chance. But I expect to see Winks there and Ndombele given a rest. But we'll see.
All right, we'll go with your lineup anyway. Let me run through it with you one more time. That's Hugo Lloris in goal, Doherty right back, Ben Davis left back, Dyer and Sanchez are two centre-backs with Winks and Højbjerg in the double pivot with Bale, Dele and Bergwijn just behind Harry Kane. Massive game. If we win this, we go to a semi-final, a one-legged semi-final this year. And obviously the first team out the hat in the semi-final will be drawn at home first, and the draw will be made tomorrow night after the Manchester United game, which should be around 9:30. If this is the lineup, Sim, what prediction are you going for?
2-1.
2-1.
2-1 Stoke. I think it'll be a tough game. Stoke are in good form. They're not going to make it easy. It's a big game for them as well. But obviously, we really want to progress in this competition. So that's why we've got a few big hitters like Højbjerg, Kane and Lloris in our lineup. But I think we should have enough quality in there. And I think it's really time these fringe players, especially in a big game like a quarterfinal of a cup, they have a good opportunity to really stake a claim for the Premier League. And we're going to need every player now in the squad fit and firing and ready to come in. So it's important that they show what they're about on Wednesday. So I'm confident they will, and I think we're going to win 2-1.
All right, I'm going to go for 2-0. I'm going to go for 2-0, but it's going to be a very tight 2-0. It's going to be a very nervy game at times, but I'm really hoping that we can stamp our authority on the game early, get an early goal, and then hopefully it will force Stoke to come out a bit, and we can play our football. But look, it's going to be a very, very tough game. It's a very important game as well. We really need to win. It's a must-win, obviously, to go into the semi-finals of the Cup. And our name could be on the Cup this year if we keep to our task. You know, the only other hard teams left in it are Man City and Manchester United, and we know we've already got Manchester City's number. And we've got Man United's number this year as well after beating them 6-1. So I think this is a genuine chance of winning a competition this year, isn't it, Sim?
Of course it is. Of course it is. When you got a squad like ours and you got a manager like Jose, you're in with a chance of every competition you're in, I think. So I think it was a big opportunity for us as well. You know, Jose's first trophy he won at Chelsea was a League Cup. First trophy won at United was a League Cup. He likes to get a trophy in early to build and help build on it. And I think it helps build confidence as well. And he knows that more than anyone, how much a trophy can help build your confidence. So he's going to want to win it for sure. So I think, yeah, it's an important game for us and important for our season to kind of keep all our options open in terms of avenues for a trophy. You don't want to close off any avenues. So it's important to go through
on all fronts, Jose.
Yeah, and especially with the cup final now going to be in April. So if we get to the final, we're going to have that in the bag going into the later in the season. So there's always a good opportunity for like a lot of good feeling throughout the season if we're knowing we're in a cup final up until April if we get there.
All right, so there you have it. That is our predicted lineup for tomorrow. Come and join us for our live watch along tomorrow, which kicks off from around 5:15 with the game kicking off at 5:30, and then after that we'll be going on to our post-match fans. So come and join us for both of those live events. Like, subscribe, and comment, and as always,
come on, you Spurs.